Hello everyone! Welcome to Phystech School of Biological and Medical Physics of MIPT. You're on your way to become a prominent scientist. This journey is not going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be very interesting, and you will most surely become a very famous scientist. This institute was founded by three famous and world-renowned scientists, Lev Landau, Nikolai Semyonov, and Petro. So you have no other choice but to succeed here, because even the walls of this institute are drenched with mere knowledge. And don't worry, we got your back, because our students from all over the world are here to help you to navigate in your student's life from the very beginning until the graduation.
Russia is a beautiful country with many opportunities. Our university provides you with everything you need to feel comfortable and safe in this campus. So the first three questions we usually have when we come with Russia: is Russia safe? Is there great transportation? And is life here affordable? Fortunately for us, Russia provides us with great transportation all over Moscow. We can visit any historical site at any time we have, provided you have the time to visit it. So living cost is very affordable and also luxurious depending on your lifestyle. And of course, it is as safe as any other country, even more sometimes.
Hello, I'm here to explain to you how to get settled in a dorm and the stuff you need when you first come to Russia. When first I did all the paperwork and I got accepted to MIPT, I got assigned to a buddy. Where she came, she brought me from the airport, she helped me to get settled into the dorm. And when I got settled into the dorm, I started paying about $17 per month, which is 1,100 rubles per month. And now I'm gonna list for you some stuff that you need to buy when you first come to Russia, which are one, fridge, microwave, maybe if your room doesn't have them, you're gonna buy them, kitchen tools, winter boots, and don't worry, like I know you're wondering how I bought them, but there's a page called Baracholka where you can find used stuff that all the MIPT students are like selling there, which are really cheap. You have Ozone, you can find anything you want there, and you have a lot of shops and malls that hopefully your buddy will show you around here, where you can find anything you need there. And see what MIPT.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna talk to you about your educational process. Most importantly, you will have some lectures which are conducted in big groups of people. The lecturer will give you the theoretical part of the subject, and after that you will have some seminars. In those seminars you will be in small groups of people and you will practice the theoretical part that you already took. And most importantly, you have the lab practicums. In those you will go to the lab, read the experiment, understand it, and conduct it yourself, in which you will the data you will collect will be later put in your own report that you will discuss with the lab instructor later on. And of course, the most important for all of us will be the exams. During the semester you will conduct many tests and controls in which you will accumulate points that will later be added to your score at the finals. And the finals are two types of exams: the written and the oral. In the written, your problem solving skills will be tested, and in the oral test, oral exam, your theoretical part will be tested.
Before I came to MIPT and I study in the preparatory course, I thought that English language is all what I need to study science. But it turned out that no, the Russian literature is very rich. The scientific books, scientific research, or scientific references in Russia here are very rich, and they have their own way in delivering the ideas and conveying the information about science. And I studied that in the preparatory course.
Before coming here, I was so nervous about having that typical university life. But already here I found so many English clubs, like for example the debate club, the game nights, as well as I was able to participate in MIPT organized events like the Physics Day or the initiation, for example.
Well, for me, I was also nervous about how to fit in society because the language barrier. I don't speak Russian. So I searched and I found this Phystech body movement, which is a set of international people who want to help other internationals to fit in. And they met me at the airport, they helped me to move in dorms, they helped me to socialize, and now I'm very grateful.
It's crucial to keep personal documents in mind. Some documents are important to complete when applying and before traveling, such as a passport and its official translation. Accuracy in personal data is very important because sometimes the document has a typo or it's unofficial or even fake. Some papers are important to complete upon arrival, such as registration, health insurance, even bank card and Russian phone number, and also some university paper. By the way, it's essential to take care of immigration paper obtained at the airport. Keep in mind that the passport will be kept in order to renew the visa for some time, so it's better to create a bank account before that because it's required a passport. In any case or problem or difficulty, feel free to ask the international department.
Hi everyone. Now for applying for the master's, you need to do your master thesis, and to do this you need to work in the lab. You can even work in a dry lab or wet lab, and these labs could be here in MIPT campus or it can be in Moscow, like down in the RAN laboratories. And there's different laboratories in MIPT. There's genome engineering labs, bioinformatics labs, resistance to chemo and radiotherapy of cancer treatment, and also like some stem cells labs and a lot of other different labs here in MIPT. And to apply to these labs, you have to do like several steps. First, you have to prepare your CV. You should include all your skills or the published paper like you published before, everything like you know and you worked with before. Second of all, like these CVs will go to your supervisor, the one you want to apply to his lab, and he will like see your CV and ask you to do an interview with him. This interview sometimes is just like a small interview to just ask you the basics you already write in your CV, or it can be like some complicated, so you should be prepared for this. Then you have to do, like if they accept you, you have to do some training in this lab, and this may be like from 1 month, 2 months, that depends from lab to lab, but it's not really big problem. At this time, like you will find if you like this lab or not, and they will also do the same for you. And after this training, you will be accepted at this lab, and when you are accepted, you will be enrolled in some research projects that are already running in these labs. And after this, like your work can be ended as a scientific paper, and you can publish it. And that's what we all like trying to do here.
Okay, we'll have some various very important courses we offer, like genomics and genetic engineering, tissue engineering, bioinformatics, biology of cancer, Python. We also have a mechanism of cell death. We also have Russian language courses, which will help you, and probability. We'll also give you some advice on how to circumvent some of these courses that may seem difficult for you. Theory of probability is actually a tough course, but everybody passes it. I mean, all you need to do is go back to your secondary school note, dust it wherever you kept it. Hey, you're coming to a technology school and not just biology. So all you have to do is read and you'll pass.
And a big advice is to always be social and participate in all the activities that you can participate in, and don't be shy, like talk to other international students or to other Russian students. They are all friendly.
Have in mind that as a biologist, you also need Python for your day-to-day analysis. So you need to also learn Python. So I advise you visit the internet and learn basics of Python so that when you're offering the course, it's easier for you.
And welcome to Russia. You are expected to see snow at least 6 months in a year. So at the beginning it will be really awkward, but at the end you will find it really beautiful and you will get used to it.
So guys, as a graduate PhD student, I want to tell you that PhD in general, it's the fundamental step for everybody to be an independent scientist. So today I will have some thoughts about how to be a successful PhD student and finish that, and how to get all the potential out of it. So first of all, you should understand that PhD is an independent. As much as you will be an independent, as much as you will have the useful journey from it. Starting from in the laboratory to contact your supervisor, you will understand that in the laboratory you are actually not a student anymore, but you are like a worker and a fundamental part of this laboratory. So its success depends on your work and your results, and you should like work day and night to do that. You will be motivated by your thoughts, by your ideas, not only by your studying as it's a master or a bachelor, but you will be motivated by yourself. So it's very important to keep in mind this point. Next, for my thoughts how to find the best laboratory for you. Actually, it depends on how much you will contact this laboratory. Just search on their site, search for the publication, show how much you are motivated, show how much, even if you don't have the needed skills for them or the requirements that they ask for, but show them how you are motivated by the idea. The next thing, don't think that you can only realize your idea that you want in the laboratory. In each laboratory there are specific grants, specific projects that are ongoing. So you should be engaged in these projects. You should understand that you are part of these projects to be successful actually, and you should be an adding value to this laboratory, not a big burden for them. So it's very important. So the last for you that I want to say how to be a real successful graduate PhD student. The potentials that PhD gives you is not like only to be a candidate degree or its degree, but the experience, the emotions, the real potential that you are an independent person, an independent scientist that can give also you this useful knowledge that you got through your journey to other students, and you have this amusement of sharing your knowledge, of teaching other students, teaching you, the master students, supervising bachelor students. It's an inevitable experience that makes you the better person of yourself and the better future scientist that you want. Thank you.